butcher chicken. I always start with a nice sharp knife, give it a couple of go-arounds with my file, just a little bit, and that should be enough. Okay, the chickens in Ecuador come whole. So you get the feet, the head, everything, okay? Like this, all right? Now, they make soup here with all the other parts. We give a lot of the parts to the dog. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off these feet. Okay? And for now, I'm going to give them to the dog. I do make soup with them. If you're going to use the feet, you got to cut these toenails off, okay? And that's just a quick snip with the knife and they're gone, okay? All right, then we cut the neck off. Again, you can use it for the soup, but we're not doing that today. I'm just going to show you, cut it off. This is one of the harder parts because there's so many bones in the neck. So you just find a good joint and go ahead and cut that right off, okay? All right, then we got to cut this. Oh, my gizzards fell out. Stick those in there. That's the heart and the liver. Sometimes there's a nasty little ball on the liver that you want to pull off and get rid of. You can throw it away. Your dog won't even eat it. Okay, so they come with the whole bum intact here. So we start right here, okay, and cut right up there. Cut that whole part right off. Now that's the chicken that you'd buy in the United States. You don't usually see all these other parts. But I want to tell you a secret about the chicken. This part right here, it's all fat, okay? So you can actually pull that off.
Did you say grap?
I almost said grasa, which is Spanish for fat. That's
But you actually said grap.
Grap. Sorry. Sometimes it's hard to remember what language we're talking in.
We'll forgive you. Just don't let it happen again.
So this
Grap.
grasa,
Fat.
the fat, you can put that in a frying pan and the grease will come out. And then you can use that for frying onions and garlic and then putting chicken in it or vegetables. And it's a little bit more natural than butter or oil. Okay? Alright, so flip the chicken over and you're going to find your joint right here. Okay? So we're going to cut right there. We're going to cut the whole leg and the thigh off. And we're going to follow that right there. Every part of the chicken has a joint, and if you find that joint, it makes it a lot easier to cut. Sometimes you can't find the joint. The easiest way to do it is once you get the meat separated, go ahead and give that a snap back, okay? And that'll expose your joint right there. And just cut that right off, okay? So you can keep it like that, or you can continue to cut it, all right? Again, there's the joint there, so we're gonna...
So you could separate the leg and the thigh.
Yep, we're gonna separate the leg and the thigh right now. One nice cut. Once you find the joint, you just go right through it. Okay? And then you have your leg, your thigh. Same thing on the other side. Snap that joint.
Are you getting into our chicken? Leave our chicken alone.
Lost the joint there for a second. All right. Good. Gets a little slippery after the first couple slices. Here we go. Another perfect thigh and leg. Okay. Here, they like to cut the wing with a bit of the breast on it, so you have a better serving. And I like that. I think that's a good idea. Okay? So you start it at the breast for the wing, and then that loosens up the joint for you to find. This one doesn't want to come off. There we go. There's your wing. Start at the breast, kind of a diagonal swipe towards the neck, and that'll expose the joint right there. Okay? So then you can flip it over and find that joint even better and go ahead and cut right through it. Okay. So then what you have left is the breast and the back. A lot of people don't realize that if you butcher the chicken before you cook it, you're going to get the most out of your chicken. We also can eat this part. It's got good meat on it. Okay, so you're going to separate the back and the breast. by just kind of cutting right down the ribs. The ribs are on this side here. Okay, and we're gonna cut right down there. And just keep parting it little by little as you go down. Okay? There you go. All right. This is the part that I was talking about on the liver. You want to be real careful. If your chicken comes with this, don't pop it open because it's really, really gross. All right. So the chicken inside here, the back, comes with all the lungs and stuff like that. And if you just kind of take your time, run your fingers through it, get all that stuff out, the dog eats that actually. Here's the lungs right here. Okay, we're gonna get rid of all that kind of stuff there. Because really you don't want to eat that, it doesn't really taste good. My kids always complain whenever there's the tiniest piece left over. The rest of this we're gonna wash out in the sink. Okay. Then this you can put this is gonna be into two pieces. So first go ahead and break it to expose where you're gonna cut it. And it kind of has a natural breaking point, okay? So you just kind of broke the back here, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and finish cutting it from the top. And did you see the rocking motion that I used? Is gonna get your knife through that. The sharper the knife, the better. The breast part I usually cut into 4 to 6 pieces depending on what I'm going to do to the chicken. Sometimes too I go ahead and peel this off, but we're going to use all of the chicken today. So first we're going to cut it right down the middle with that same rocking motion to get through the cartilage and the bone right there. And then I'm going to cut it again this way, right through the bone. That's why you need a nice sharp knife. Okay? All right, there you go, and you're ready. And now you can see how much waste there is. If you have a dog, you can give it all of the parts. And then all of this is great for cooking, and every piece has meat on it. Okay? And that's how you butcher a chicken.